Keep going from these relationships to relationships. You need to be single. You need to love yourself, Bianca. You need to stop jumping into a relationship every time you have a vibe with somebody. Good morning, guys. So today, right now it is 5:30 a.m. I like to go to the gym between 5:30 and 6, like no later than 7. So I've been up since like 4:45. I fasted yesterday. We'll get into that a little bit later, but I fasted. I'm gonna try to record my workouts today so you guys can see. Today I'm doing arms. Yesterday I did legs. Today I'm doing arms. Essential water, always. So let's go to the gym, y'all. I'm gonna take y'all with me.
Eres la oficial, baby, no remix, yeah. Todas tus amigas, ese y Miss Me Girl. Todos necesitamos algún día ese feeling, yeah. Ay, sonríe tú, pero el feliz soy yo. Vente pa' que me bautices. Entre la luna y el sol, pegado siento calor, yeah, yeah. Como una historia pa' que me deslice. Y el deslizado soy yo, como haciendo el amor, yeah, yeah. Es que estoy puesto pa' ti, en la cama va a fluir. Lo que yo siento por ti, lo que tú sientes por mí, bebé. Es que estoy puesto pa' ti, en la cama va a fluir. Lo que yo siento por ti, lo que tú sientes por mí. Lo que quieres, que te caiga en la casa como FedEx. Rapidito pa' uno de esos si te atreves. Y si caigo por la noche será de más, será de más. Fresco como mentor, te caliento como el sol. Baby, no te hago el favor, hacemos el amor. Eso es a puro vapor. Y es que se siente mejor si es penalti pedimos el VAR. A lo Messi te meto ese gol. En la disco queremos perrear y a solas pues darnos calor.
So I'm still working out, but I do want to do a like challenge, but mashed up in like my whole day and the things that I like to do. And I like, so practicing my little TikToks. So y'all gonna watch me. Okay, so I did like 3 of those. Now I'm gonna do my arms because I'm trying to tone my arms up. Oh. Let's go over here to the other machine. Oh. This waistband makes me look super fucking thick, but I guess I'll put this right here. And nobody gonna see me try it out.
Lo que yo siento por ti, lo que tú sientes por mí,
Okay guys, so I just finished my workout. I mainly just came in here to do arms and cardio. So that's what I did. I would go to Dunkin', but I'm gonna just drink some tea because I'm on my cycle and I try not to drink as much coffee when I'm on my period. I still drink coffee every day, but I try not to do like ice and coffee. So yeah, watch I go later to get that. But right now I feel my stomach cramping. It felt a little bloated, so I'm about to go upstairs, take a shower, and start my day. Okay guys, so I just came back from the gym. I took a shower. Now I have on my money little shirt, robe. This is originally an outfit, but I made it into a robe because it's so silky and it just gives me robe vibes. So right now I'm about to make a smoothie. Let me tell you, like yesterday, I real life slimed myself. I'm gonna insert the clip making a smoothie yesterday. So that's what happened. I've been really into smoothies lately, and that's what we're gonna make. Show y'all the ingredients. So, I'm gonna put my laptop in. Spinach, strawberries, a banana, mango chunks, hemp seeds, and oat milk. So that is what I put in my smoothie. It's actually really good together. So that's what I do. And this is basically just like a meal replacement. So it just like fills me up. It's also healthy. Make sure I get all my nutrients. I came up with this recipe. Pretty sure it's been done before, but yeah, that's what I do, folks. And so guys, I tried to trim my ends and ended up cutting a lot of my hair. So yeah, it's gonna grow back. That's for sure. But y'all know I wear clip-ins anyway, so. I like clip-ins because I can just clip in, clip off. Just like a wig, no different. Just clip-ins versus a wig, honestly. It's all fake. I put my ice in first, of course. And then I put my oat milk next. Almost out. Then just pour everything in there. I don't have a specific order that I pour everything in, but this is I poured the smoothie in without recording, but this is how it looks. It's very smooth. And I'm using my oat boomer cup from Funky Wear. You guys can get this off Amazon. And so now I'm about to do some work. I'm back blogging. And so I'm gonna tell y'all, so I started out as a blogger, like just writing content and putting stuff online. So I've been inspired to like blog again because writing is super therapeutic for me. I am working on my 3rd book, so a lot of the blog content is kind of just promoting the book and kind of easing my way into the book launch. So, and yeah, so I'm almost done with my 3rd book. My end goal is for it to be done in May, so we can launch in like August. So yeah, that's my goal. Prayers up. I don't like to put dates on stuff because then you start panicking and then it feels rushed, and I'm not doing that. But that's my goal. But so you guys can go to itsbiancabe.com, itsbiancabee.com, and you can find all my like written blogs if you need a daily like inspo, and of course my YouTube channel, tons of videos. And also get my book templates if you guys need like a 10-year template, manifestation, it'll all be there. So alright guys, so I had stuff planned for today. I was gonna do like a fun, because I love coffee, y'all. I was gonna do a video like something cute, but it involved me going to Brooklyn, and it's a lot going on in Brooklyn. It's a lot. People got shot, the train station, and yeah, apologies to whoever family members were affected by that. That's crazy. And then I'm like, So I have a podcast today. It's with 1409. I will insert clips and also record a little bit on my camera today. That's later this evening. And then I have this other interview with a network. Hey, it's Bianca. How are you? Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a freelancer. So I started out working in LA. I went to film school and just built my way within my career. My first internship was the Oprah Winfrey Network, and then I went to TMZ my last semester, and then after college I did E! News, and then I did the Steve Harvey Show, the Mel Robbins Show. I ended up moving to New York because I really wanted to get a different experience from LA. So I moved to New York, and I worked on the Mel Robbins Show, and then the pandemic happened, and then I was able to work again on Nick Cannon's show. So I just did this interview. It is 4 o'clock. I have a podcast at 9 o'clock. So I'm probably going to just do some work or whatever. Okay, so I wanted to talk about my fast because that's why I told you I would talk about it towards the end of the video. So my fast was not a religious reason. Well, kind of like, it's not like a fast for Easter or anything like that. Like, I like to fast every couple of months, especially when I don't have clarity on something, or if I need guidance from God about something. And I kind of want to just give y'all a little bit of a backstory of like everything that has happened to me these past couple of months, and I'm just going to be real and honest about every single thing. So let's first talk about my first sabbatical. I went on a sabbatical October 2020. During that time, I was in a very toxic relationship. And I needed clarity on what to do and when should I leave, should I stay. I really love this person, what do I do? And I ended up stopped speaking to that person, and I briefly talked about that already, and it was kind of messed up how I did that, but I just needed closure for myself. And so I went to Palm Springs, rented a room, didn't talk to anybody for like almost a week, and I just got all the clarity and ideas, and that's when I decided to launch BFF Cosmetics and really go full throttle with it. So my business did good, it thrived. Going into 2021, I was in yet another relationship, and so that relationship was good. You guys saw it online, but it started getting rocky between like April and May. Some stuff happened between me and my family and that, and it kind of really impacted our relationship. So once again, I wasn't talking to my family during the time, and long story short, I went on a fast, and I went on a fast for about 2 days, and the last day I got clarity to make up with my family. So I made up with my family, and the next week I got the job offer to go to, well, I had already got the job, but they had contacted me back to work for the last show that I worked on. So I ended up moving to New York, and that process happened so fast that it just happened so fast. Like, the breakup happened, and then I moved to New York the next month, and it was just a lot, like emotionally, because I feel like I still didn't process those 2 previous breakups. But I ended up moving, relocating. Moving to another city is hard. I don't care who you are, I don't care how strong you are, but it is hard to leave your family, it is hard to leave your friends, it is hard to leave loved ones, it's hard to do it by yourself. And I ended up picking up and going straight into a job and going into film. Film is a very tough industry. It is not easy. It is not for the weak, especially New York. New York business in general is totally different from LA. It's totally different. Like that, the entertainment industry is very cutthroat. You have to have really tough skin. You have to be on your shit because you're replaceable. LA is more relationships. So you could be cool with somebody and they'll make sure that you stay or make sure you float throughout the company. In New York, it is relationships, but also it's about your work ethic and are you good at what you do. And so I had already experienced New York, but going into a new developed show, it requires a lot of hours, it requires a lot of your mental health. And I was under some really tough producers, and it took a lot of me. It took a lot of my energy. It took a lot. So did that. Going into December, January, I got sick. I got the thing, and I was sick. I didn't feel anything, but I was sick. So I didn't spend Christmas with, I had got into another relationship. I cut that off. In 2021, this past November, I was in another relationship. I really liked this guy. Like, I thought like this was the one, y'all. So we were in a relationship. Then I got the thingy thing, and I was in the house for 2.5 weeks, and I couldn't see. This was during Christmas, New Year's, so I spent those 2 holidays by myself, which was already like going into the new year. The first New Year's, not spending it with no people was probably the most fucking mentally annoying thing ever. So it was on FaceTime with my boyfriend at the time. Going into February, it was extremely rocky out, especially because I had picked up my life and moved here, and I really sacrificed a lot to move to New York both times. A lot of people don't know this, but when I moved to New York the first time in 2019, I was paying for an apartment in New York and LA, so I was spending about $6,000 a month on 2 apartments. So by myself, you feel me? And when the show got canceled the first time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just stay in LA. Then when it circled back around in 2021, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity. Took the opportunity, thinking it was gonna be something longevity. It was complication after complication after complication after complication. And it was hard. It's hard as fuck. Like, this is the first day ever where, like, the past 2 weeks I haven't cried. Probably like past 2 weeks. I can vocally be okay. But long story short, oh, I missed out another valuable point that happened in February. So I was in a relationship November to the day before Valentine's Day. My boyfriend at the time, that whole week, everything was fine. We were good. I was at his house every day. And then it was a Saturday. Said good morning. The next day, Friday I woke up at his house. I was at his house. Saturday, he ended up, we text. He was at work. I was at an event. Kept contacting him. He didn't answer. Then going into Sunday, he broke up with me the day before Valentine's Day. And I was like, well, what the fuck? You know, you're confused. You're like, well, what the fuck? Like, I was just at your house all week. What the fuck? What the fuck? And I thought that was like the most fucked up thing to do. But I also believe that it was a karmic relationship, meaning that was my karma coming back from that first relationship, how I ghosted that first person. So that was my karma, I feel like, you know, on a spiritual level. So long story short, y'all, all this going into my book is going to be very more detailed than this. But yeah. So he broke up with me the day before Valentine's Day and then sent me flowers on Valentine's Day. Like, it just made no sense at all. So I was going through that. Then the day on Valentine's Day, my tire broke. And then that whole February was a fucking mess, y'all. Like, February of this year was hell. And March was hell. And I say this to say, I went on this sabbatical. I fasted, and basically I just needed clarity on my career. Like, this shit is hard. Like, who wants to keep going from job to job? Like, even when you look at my resume from a hiring standpoint, yeah, you put freelancer, but also it's like, yo, like, even from a freelance standpoint, it's like, yo, it's like you keep working on these fucking failed shows, or you feel like a failure. Even though I know it's not me, I have no control over networks, I have no control over production companies, I have no control over ratings. I can only go in there and do the best of my ability, produce great work, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And be a team player. But yeah, this shit is hard. Like, who wants to, like, when you even are applying to stuff, you're like, yo, like, it looks like I've been all over the place. And that's how I feel, you know? It sucks not being on a established show. And I don't know if God is like, you know, I'm supposed to do all these things. So yeah, that's kind of just where I'm at with everything, to be honest with you guys. It has been a journey. It hasn't, y'all been on this ride with me. If you sat here and watched this whole video, I mean, y'all know, like, y'all know the shit that I've been through, like. And the crazy thing is, I had my own show in school. It was Bianca B show. So it's like, oh, am I supposed to learn? It's like, oh, am I supposed to learn all this stuff to have my own show, or what's really going on? So I say this to say, I fasted, got clarity. I feel so much better. Like, you know, like, I'm ready for a fresh start. I would like to have something that's consistent. And then when you pick up and move so much, even with my business, right? So like changing addresses and changing PO boxes and changing and trying to get product, it's like it becomes so messy. And when you're a startup business, like, it's hard because it's all of your money being invested into your business. And so it was like, coming here, I felt like, was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I keep asking God, like, yo, like, why did you send me here? What am I supposed to learn? What is the good outcome of this? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Like, I need clarity for sure. And then it's like, you keep going from these relationships to relationships. You need to be single. You need to love yourself, Bianca. You need to stop jumping into a relationship every time you have a vibe with somebody. So that's where I'm at with it. Like, I really had to sit down and talk with God, and we had to have a little conversation. Like, bitch, what are you supposed to be doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Honestly, you know. So that's where I've been at with everything. Once again, this is like me just being transparent. I mean, we all be on the internet, you know, just hee hee ha ha, and like everything is cool and good, and it's like everything ain't peachy cream. Like, yeah, you meet all these celebrities, but then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is not a easy thing. Why is this sushi $29? No. So yeah, you guys, I don't know what's next. Don't know. I know I just been putting out fillers, and as you guys can see, I've had a couple of job interviews. All right, guys, we are back. I had to turn the air on. Like, I never get hot for real, so that's a little strange. So I'm getting ready for this podcast. It's lighter over here than there, that's for sure. I have no idea what this goes to. Oh, you know what? I can do this. Hello. Can you see me?
Happening?
How are you?
All good, all good. How you living?
Good, good.
For sessions out there, can you let everybody know where you're from and what you do? We know what you do, but I know you can probably put it in better words than we can.
Yes, I'm Bianca B. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I do everything. It's like, no, I'm kidding. I'm an entrepreneur, a film producer, and author. And yeah, I just love entertainment. I've been doing it my entire life, it feels like. I moved to LA, studied film, and then grew my career in the film industry. And I am a film producer, so that's mainly what I do. And I love social media, and I go by Bianca B. Alright guys, so I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys have a good night and enjoyed it. Comment below, make sure y'all subscribe. I'm going to hop in the shower, take my makeup off, and enjoy my night. Love you guys.